Yo, welcome to the Think and Reflect podcast show. The show where you can share your thoughts, opinions, and ideas on current events, breaking news, sports, and other topics that matter the most. With your boy, Ricky D. I know y'all miss me. Had to take a little small break, man. Mental break. You know it's still Mental Health Month. But on the show today, we're going to be talking about degrees and skills. Which one you prefer? The NBA, you know, my Browns. I know some of y'all be like, but your show colors is black and yellow. That's, no. Them is dedication colors. Rest in peace, cuz. Of course, the holiday of the day. I might mention some of my opinion on Diddy. Some other stuff. Fun facts, of course. But yeah, it's your boy, Ricky D. And this is the Think and Reflect podcast show. So how y'all been out there? I ain't talked to y'all in a couple of weeks. You know, there's been a lot of things going on, but I try to keep up, but I stay current. And currently, the Cavs, one of my Cleveland teams, then dismissed Coach J.B. Bickerstaff. Most Clevelanders, we knew this was coming. We knew it. It's almost about to be not a rebuild, but a shake-up. Because we got some valuable assets. And I said this. I said the first piece that they going to release is the coach. Because you got to bring in the new coach to see what players they prefer to keep around. Now, Mitchell signed, that's a building piece. You got Mobley, that's their gym. They hoping for the best from that. But we got Garland. Lil Rich, he already said if Mitchell signed, he looking for a trade for Garland. So we could kind of expect Garland to be gone. And they say Garland up there rated as like the top most, one of the top wanted trade pieces. Then we got Jared Allen. One of the locals, I kind of see it, but if you could get value for them pieces to add in more pieces, maybe pick up a couple of draft picks, I go with it because we've seen what it looked like. Because Garland, he a good player, Mitchell a good player, but they really can't coexist because they kind of play the same game. They just have different physical physical builds. Garland more finesse. Mitchell more, elbow in your face, I'll dunk on you. But they both play with the ball in their hand. Garland get a little fancy, and Mitchell more under control. He can get out of control a little bit too, but he more under control. Garland, he need to be on a team where he know the ball is his, and he make the decisions. Because he going to be a great player. And hopefully we get the right coach that can make them coexist, make everybody work. I just don't get the core four. And my opinion with Garland, when we got Mitchell, he's the more superior of the two on the skill set. And Garland has just got his money. So I was looking at it like, hey, Garland, kick back. Second fiddle. You still going to get yours, but learn how to play without the ball. Learn how to move around, run through screens, slash a little bit because you paid. You got your money. You almost $200 million richer because your contract guaranteed. But that's just my opinion. So, Cavs fans, it's looking like the rebuild. I ain't gonna say the rebuild, but the shakeup has started. It was my thing with JB. I feel like the guy just didn't show enough passion on the sideline and as a coach. He like I understand you trying to prevent from getting texts and stuff, but like he be on the refs when it's a bad call and he still got them arms crossed. Show some emotion, man. This in the sport. Any sport is emotional. Like it's a discipline, but the ambition, the inspiration of it, the want more is an emotional reaction. You know, you like, hey, come on, let's go, yada yada yada. But the shake up has started. But staying in the NBA, I didn't catch the New York. Oh, it's Boston and Indiana. They took Indiana. They say Indiana let the game get away. They went to overtime. So Boston up 1-0. It's the final, Eastern and Western Conference. I did watch the second half of the Minnesota Dallas game. That was a good game, down to the wire. Both of them was down to the wire. Minnesota kind of let that game get away. So it's 1-0 Dallas, and they in Minnesota. So, we Boston almost got took out. So, if I had, it's too early to say who. I need like two more games, like 3 games played in East. Then I know where it's going. Like I ain't really big on gambling and betting and stuff like that, but I pick a winner or a loser. It's kind of hard for me to get in sports because it's not my focus. Because we got every team. Our baseball team doing good. Um, like I say, the Browns, the Cavs about to do a shake up. The Browns. I'm a football guy. They starting OTAs. So Deshaun, he had surgery, so he throwing the ball a little bit. The Browns, everything looking up. The Guardians, they got the second best record in baseball. Who would have imagined that from what they was saying about us? But yeah, man, Cleveland looking good right now. You can't hate on Cleveland sports. You can't hate on it. But yeah, the Think and Reflect podcast is I'm bringing a dynamic. I'm trying to make you engage because in a minute, if you download that Spreaker app, you're gonna get notifications for live and new shows. New shows, of course, but live. You want to be able to go live. That way you could jump in the conversation. But it's a platform, where your voice is heard. I'm gonna let your voice be heard. We about to start having guests, and I got my first guest is already in in stone, carved in stone. We topics. I expect you to challenge, inspire, and so we can entertain the people. I need the audience. I need the listeners to voice their opinion. Voice your opinion. Think and Reflect podcast show. But before I do that, I'm gonna step away from y'all. And we back. We trying to get this holiday of the day What's today? We got a few holidays for y'all. If you're a Chardonnay drinker, it's International Chardonnay Day. Lucky Penny Day. I'm still one of them guys. You know how you hop out the car and you see the penny on heads. You know how they say, if the penny on heads, that means good luck. So Lucky Penny Day. If you taffy lovers, it's National Taffy Day. And we going to continue to pray that those with Crohn's and colitis, because it's Crohn's and colitis day world, we're going to make sure they get prayed for. And last but not least, man, slow down a little bit, especially you people on that freeway. I could get it when you got the open road and you just going. I could get it. I could get it. But it's World Turtle Day. So slow down, man. You know, be a little patient, you know. Be a little patient. But in other news, current events wise, I'm flowing. I'm really just flowing because I'm a little rusty. I ain't been in here for a minute, you know. And I think I'm about burnt. I think I need a co-host. I'm taking applications. I'm taking applications. So hit me up on at TNRP Show on Instagram through the DM if you're considering being a co-host. You know, we can work from a distance. You ain't got to be in Cleveland, Ohio. You could be in Los Angeles, California, because they got technology. You know, we're going to be streaming on the TNR Network TV channel on YouTube and other streaming platforms. So yeah, if you think you got the what it takes to make this show better, you could your insights, your opinions, you feel like they matter and they can make a difference. DM at TNRP Show on Instagram. Think and Reflect Podcast Show on Facebook and TNRP Show on Twitter and TikTok. Hopefully TikTok stick around for a while because they're trying to get rid of it. But yeah, that boy Diddy. I wasn't gonna talk about Diddy too much, man. But current events say Diddy just made himself look worse. He tried to make an apology, but he never apologized when everything shook off. So in my opinion, I feel like Diddy probably made this situation worse. Trying to come apologize after that video hit the airwaves. Man, they say it's because he tried to go after some people. You know what I'm saying? And when you mingling with the elite and you ain't cooperating or you going against the grain or whatever they say, hey, you might as well expect hard shit because unity amongst the community or culture of people I come from is rare. It's like you ever heard the saying, crabs in the bucket? Like it's almost like, and then if you even doing good, you got worried about something, them trying to your own people. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy out here, man. But yeah, they coming after B, Jay Z, and Big Freighter too for some copyright infringement. Yeah, Jay. Well, 50 always be like, "Where Jay at?" No, you know, 50 gonna mess with Jay, but it look like now they about to come after them. They finding something to mess with them about, man. The world, man. It's just really kind of mind your business, do what you got to do. You know, like I never wanted to be the man in the like even when I used to be in the streets. You know, I never wanted to be the man. I just want a piece of the pie, and along with a piece of the pie, maybe a piece of mine. Because in the end, all we all want is some peace. You get what I'm saying? So, in current events, That's what's been going on. Of course, they still over there in Russia and Ukraine going at it. For us Ohioans, if you smoke that Bon Bud, who remember the DJ Quick song, the Bon Bud. But anyhow, June 7th, you can walk in the store if you're 21 and over. I feel like that's really, if I haven't said this on the show already, I feel like that's a good thing because liquor have people wilding out. If people can legally smoke, they gonna be more relaxed, laid back, you know? So I feel like that's a good thing, you know. Hey, it's legal now. Every job, and Biden was talking about lowering it to a schedule. It's less. Like basically, it's gonna be just a expensive cigarette. Like you could go to work, you could, you know what I'm saying. Jobs can't test you for it, so you know, be careful with that though. But in Ohio, they're allowing you to grow your own if you don't trust the stores or the streets. But hey, that's another move. I feel like I say, I feel like it's gonna help. I feel like it's really gonna help because, man, where I'm from anyway, the world, probably society, the urban community need it. People need it because people just in this rush. The whole world just in a rush, instant gratification. I need it now, like no patience, no relaxations. But don't forget TNRP show on the Spreaker app by iHeartRadio. Download the app. Make sure you like Think and Reflect podcast show so you can get notifications for new and live shows. That's all we looking for, new and live shows. I'm trying to think, should I hit y'all with this the TNRP. Now, you know what? I'm going to say that for last. But before I do that, I'm going to step away. And we back. And we back. And we back. Yup. Yeah, and I ain't making this show long because I want to get to this topic. You know, do you feel like you're surrounded by a world of noise, opinions, and perspectives? Hard for you to find a voice? Do you crave a space to share your thoughts and feelings on the topics that matter most to you? Don't forget to make sure you tune in to the Think and Reflect podcast show every Thursday at 2 p.m. unless further notice. And this is the Think and Reflect segment where we talk about topics that matter the most. And today we talking about degrees and skills. What's more important? What's more important to you? Do you know that I read an article a while back, and in that article, some of the top companies, Fortune 500 companies, made a statement that they did not prefer for one to have a degree to obtain employment at such and such place of work. Me, personally, yeah, I done worked before, but I don't want to work a scheduled hour. So my little main source of income is what you call adaptable. I can start and go when I feel like it, you know. But outside of that, of course, I'm trying to create. I hope we all trying to create and not just going to work to live to die, retire, whatever it comes with it. I know we gotta live, so don't get offended because I know some people get offended. But that's where degrees and skills come in at because yeah, you go get them degrees, you didn't put yourself in debt. And most of the stuff that you learn in college now, you could go learn on Instagram. I mean, Instagram too, Facebook, YouTube. But, excuse me. But if you got the skills will allow you to build for yourself. That's my opinion. You know, I should have went live on this topic so I could have had somebody call in and discuss this with me because the way modern life is and the times I grew up in, to have a degree, it was like a major accomplishment. You throw it on your wall, you let everybody know, oh yeah, I done graduated from this college or this university, yada yada yada. I done did the college thing, I done did trade school, I done did, like I said, I went to broadcasting school, but the skills to me will help you build a better network than a degree. Because you could go to school, get your degree, but that don't mean you mastered what you got the degree in. When you learn skills to even say, okay, I know how to do this, that means you put in work and you mastered it. Class, you could, pass it off. But when it's all said and done, whether you got a degree or you got the skills, life is really more based off of who you know. Because you can work hard and not really like get far in life. But my opinion is I would choose a skill over a degree. Because the skill is for life. A degree is just a piece of paper you got for the moment. So, thinking and reflecting on that. Like if you listen to this, leave some comments. Go on social media, find us, leave some comments. Let us know how you feel about degrees and skills. Because, like I say, I prefer skill sets because it's all about creating. Regardless if you at a job working a 9 to 5, you need to be able to create something. I'd rather go out with a bang trying to make something, to make nothing into something or build something and making it something. I would prefer to do that than go sit in the school for 8 good. Because you're going to get a degree that's really worth, like maybe doctors. Doctors, okay, that's one thing you might need to go because people want to see them documents to say, okay, you're skilled to do this. So that's one reason you will get a degree, but you're still earning the skill. I keep telling you about my new chair. I seen one, man, but it's like every inflation crazy. The same chair you would have paid a couple hundred for a few years ago, they want like 400-500 for it. The chair I'm in now cost me a couple $100. But yeah, I messed it up from the beginning because it had like the massager. It supposed, massage your back while you're in it. But I ripped the cord one day spinning. I still got the cords. I just ain't tried to reconnect it. But it been a while. I wouldn't even remember how it was. Excuse me. See, I ate that watermelon. It's watermelon season. But I want to know how y'all feel about the degree and the skills. Like, which one would you prefer to have in life to better your life? So now my sinuses, the pollen out there, boy. My sinuses been Punching me, boy. Punching me. But I'm going to take another break before I leave y'all with this fun fact. Yup. And we back before I leave. This was interesting to me because it's about the polar bear. You know, we all see the polar bear and we see the white bear or whatever. But guess what I just found out? The polar bear skin is black. The hair look like it's white because it's actually see through. What? Man, when you study animals, that's something I always wanted to do. Study animals and move to Montana. I would get to Montana before it's too late. I'm gonna be there. They say that's the richest, the most expensive place to move to. But I appreciate y'all for listening. You know, make sure you tune in. Download the Spreaker app because most of the time I'm tuning in Thursday. So make sure you tune in at 2 p.m. Make sure you download that Spreaker app. That's SPREAKER by iHeartRadio. And with that, I'm gonna leave you guys and let y'all voice your opinion. If it's just in your head, I appreciate it. Audi 5000 G like my boy Flavor Fay. Boy.